Okay, so now Wick, we talked last week about Shannon Sharp exiting Undisputed. Okay, it's looking like him and Skip about to part ways. They're trying to find a replacement right now, man. So I mean, I know you are heavy into the sports thing, so break that down to me to get me caught up, because I can only kind of hit what I done seen rumors of LaShawn McCoy might be coming in to replace him. You was telling me earlier about folks might be trying to come in to bring Shannon into their show. So what the hell is really going on?
I mean, they threw out a few names. I didn't want to. I can't remember right offhand, but I do know LaShawn McCoy was one of them who played. He was a running back for the Eagles for years. Okay. I have watched him on different shows, and he got a little feistiness to him. Okay. I have also heard of Patrick Beverly. Yeah, Patrick Beverly. He still may play in the league. He was with the Lakers not too long ago. Yeah, he's come on the other show, their competition, a few times. He got a little spiciness to him. Yeah, you got a lot of guys out there. You got Jalen Rose and. Ryan Clark. Now, Ryan Clark would, I think that out of all those shows that I look at, because I'm heavy into those type of shows, I think that Ryan Clark would probably be the best, from what I've seen, the best match with Skip. Okay. Of course, the playmaker Michael Irvin will be the best for anybody, because, Mike we all love Michael. Even if you ain't a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I can't stand Dallas Cowboys, but I love Michael Irvin. You got to like Michael Irvin. Yeah. I don't get too much about no Emmitt Smith. Yeah. I don't get nothing about no Troy Aikman. Yeah. I don't get about none of them. Jimmy Johnson, none of them. Yeah. But Michael Irvin reminds you of the uncle that we all got. You understand what I'm saying? That we all have. So, of course, Michael would be great over there. I don't know, Steve probably, might break Skip back about Michael Irvin, because I think he loved Michael Irvin. Kind of like you like me. You know what I'm saying? We only, me, Mikes, we only come around once in a lifetime. Yeah. So, but I think Ryan Clark. There's a few other good people. I like
Steven Jackson, even though he might whoop Skip's ass in the middle of the show. But I think Steven Jackson could go in there and raise hell.
Steve would be good. Would be good too. Talking about these guys, and I got somebody in mind I'm going to bring up in a minute. But I want to say this first. It shows you how good Shannon Sharp really was. Oh, no, he was a bad boy. Now that I'm looking at all these people that could replace him, they all got a little... Shannon. It's not Shannon. Not saying that they couldn't, bring a different element, but those are some big shoes to fill. Yeah. Now, I will tell you something. This is going to kind of be off the cuff, and it's going to probably be off the cuff for everybody out there. You know how close I am with Andre Rison. That's right. We had he talked to us on the show. That's right. Plus, me and you did the movie that's about to drop in now. So and him and Primetime play here in Atlanta. Thanks. So I just got the word, and not from Dre, that him and Deon have gotten back together. As a matter of fact, he was with Deon over the weekend at Colorado, working with some of the wide receivers out of Michigan. Okay, now. And working with some of the wide receivers with Deon. That's hard. I'm thinking, or at least I'm hoping, that Deon will bring Dre on as wide receiver coach. I don't care if he's the third or fourth or fifth assistant. Because of the chemistry that those two had. They crunked this city up. Exactly. Prime time and showtime. Exactly. In Atlanta. So and Deon and Dre have always been like this. Even after the fight, he said, that's my brother. Remember, they got the fighting back in the day. That's when Deon went to San Francisco. Said Dre ain't catching nothing. See that? You know what I'm saying? But Deon on Skip would be crazy, because Deon just, I don't think that besides Muhammad Ali, there's very few people that as charismatic as Deon Sanders that you're going to sit back and listen to. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. That you say he can do no wrong. That's right. That's prime time. Yeah, that's prime time. You understand what I'm saying? But, if Prime got his plate full, try Dre out. And of course I'm just pulling for Dre because, you know what I'm saying? Family. Because we family, and a lot of stuff that he has helped me with, in my life. When he was here playing with the Falcons, and he was rich, he was a good person. That's why he lost a lot of his money helping a lot of people. A lot of athletes have done that. So that Andre Rison can do no wrong to me. Yeah. If you skip, or if if you know, Deon and y'all hearing this, you know, get Dre a shot.
But see, now I think if Deon is over there coaching and he got Dre wide receiver coaching out there in Colorado,
right,
they will have the greatest damn coaching staff in the NCAA.
I mean,
it's not getting no better than that. How can it get better than that?
Well, there's a team called the Georgia Bulldogs, two-time defending national champions.
Two-time
defending national champions.
I got a partner that went to Mays High, that coach over there, goddamn UGA, Brian McClendon. So don't go there with me. So I'm with Georgia, sir.
Because you're a sellout behind that.
No, ain't no sellout.
And that's that you skipping now. Remember I told you about skipping. Everybody out there know about skipping. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag Beehive is skipping. You're doing the Skip Bayless. Yeah, but they would have a great coaching staff.
That shit would be out the damn chain.
But there is not just Georgia. There's a conference called the SEC. That includes Tennessee, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Alabama, Texas A&M. You know what I'm saying? So Prime got some work to do. Prime ain't finna come down here and whoop nothing. Yeah. I don't care if Dre on there or not. You know what I'm saying? It would be a great story. I'm only wanting Dre to be on there so we can get some free tickets to the Colorado games. We can go in there. But no, seriously speaking, man, I would love to see, Prime Time or Dre on there with Skip.
With that being said, though, too, what do you want to see Shannon do?
I would like to see Shannon, like, what would be real great is I could get Shannon to take your place here. And it would be me and Shannon. You know what I'm saying? Wicked Shannon. That has a ring to it.
No, hell no.
Wicked Shannon. And I bet you I won't have to argue with Shannon to call me Galaxy.
No, Shannon's going to be in here.
It'll be one time.
The thing about it, Shannon had respect for Skip, but he going to be here whooping your ass every day. Shannon going to be in there breaking your back across this damn table. You're going to be looking crazy.
Shannon make me take every dime he got. Shannon lay one finger on me. I'm falling out in the flow. You make sure you be recording.
So I got to produce the show too.
You got to produce it while he hit me.
Hell no.
I'm falling out. I'm in court with a neck brace on. I'm telling you that right now.
But dog, I want to see Shannon come back harder. I want to see him come back harder on a bigger platform, going even more crazier. Because, I mean, he had penetrated the culture. You see what I'm saying? So he got to keep that momentum going. And any network that wants somebody that's already got the damn pedigree and the momentum, and you want that show to go from 0 to 60, they need to get Shannon's ass in there.
I agree. Or get me and you in there.
I ain't got nothing to say about sports. I've been in there cussed everybody out there.
They ain't doing. A lot of them ain't doing reading them but a teleprompter.
Well, you give me a teleprompter.
I mean, you think Shannon know how to hit a baseball 400 feet and he know all that stuff is on a teleprompter for you. It can make you, if you can read and you know how to do this right here, you can sound exactly like you know what you're talking about. Now with the football stuff, I'm sure he can freelance when it comes to that. Yeah. But all the sports and stuff they talking about, they have a whole staff that's helping them out with that. So you can do it, my guy. You can do it.
You know what's gonna happen though?
What?
Shannon about to come back with his own show.
Well, he has his show back, and I'm glad you brought that up right there because I saw some clowns in the comments when we talked about Shannon. We were saying that Shannon didn't own the show, and I kind of want to make an adjustment to it. Mm-hmm. He does own it now. They gave him a deal, which they gave him crumbs for the show. You understand what I'm saying? So he was making peanuts, so he was basically working for them. Yeah. It's almost like, like I said, with an album, with Straight From the Deck. Yeah, we put it out. And yeah, we did the initial paperwork on it, the publishing and stuff. Yeah. But when a Sony comes, you're going to give that up. Yeah. Or we're not going to promote it and make it as big. Yeah. So that's what happened with the deal that he had with Shay Shay. Yeah. Club Shay Shay. Oh, well, Shay Shay didn't have millions of followers when Shannon was dealing with it. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Shannon would barely even do something on it. Yeah. So they say as a part of your deal with FS1, we'll crank this up too. Yeah. We'll, like you said about the $100,000 budgets per thing.
Yeah.
So, but you're gonna have to give up 90% of it.
Yeah.
Now, when he left, we gave you the whole 100 back. So for people like that,
that's dope as hell, though.
So people, when we're telling you that he didn't own it, that's kind of what we mean.
Yeah.
That, you know, he wasn't responsible for it being big as it was.
Yeah.
Now that it's gone, now that he has left and they have given it back to him, let's see what it does now on his own. Does he have to enter into a partnership with another company? Like, you know, these different companies that's out there, a lot of these podcasts are with that the fans don't know that they're with and we're not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And we still eating them up on the numbers.
Yeah. I think that he can do his own thing and still be successful.
Maybe, but you know, a lot of artists, you know, I see it all the time in these Instagrams and these YouTube pages. Once they're with Sony and Def Jam, the YouTube and all that stuff is popping. Time they get dropped or shelved, they can't do 2,000 views on a video that they drop without the label and stuff behind it. A lot of artists, all they have left is their Instagram because they can't do numbers on. There's artists out here that they'll have 10 million followers on Instagram and come on YouTube and can't do 50,000 views.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about some of our biggest artists.
Yeah.
That's because the labels ain't with them no more. See, the label built up those Instagrams.
Well, see, and I agree with that 100%. But see, also I feel like this though. I feel like Shannon was able to penetrate that culture. So I feel like he can drive that traffic from his personal Instagram back to any platform that he goes to,
if you got,
and still run with that momentum. That's what I'm saying. Take the momentum from the deal and try to run that thing out as far as you can.
But only if FS1 hasn't said, okay, yeah, go ahead and take that. Yeah, you can have it. And then turn right around and then blackball you.
Well, I would hope that wouldn't be the case. But I don't think...
case. You know how business is. There were artists that used to call that I know that I'm not even going to say their name, that would call labels, like when you was working at 107.9 at V, and say that if Ghetto Mafia is on the show, then we're not going to do the show.
Whew.
And I know that for a fact. And a lot of them don't want to deal with me or don't want to come and sit right across from me because they think that I know the backhanded stuff that goes on in this industry. So if you think that kind of stuff doesn't go on, if you think FS1 will say, okay, then, you know, got up out the door, yeah, we gave the show right here, promote it if you want to. He better be shadow banned. You understand what I'm saying?
I hope not.
But you know it happens.
No, I damn sure know it happens. I done seen it firsthand.
Right. So that's the point I'm making to you. It's no guarantee just because he has 1 million followers now from whatever he has that they don't build up, that they gonna sit there and say, okay, hey, you can have your peach free, and then the same numbers are gonna, and all the same guests are gonna be coming. Yeah. There's no guarantee with that. There's plenty celebrities out there that can't get a YouTube channel off the ground, and they have 1 million followers, and we do more numbers than them.
Yeah.
Period.
I totally understand that. But I just think that old Shannon, Club Shay Shay, you just got to keep running with that.
Okay, what was Club Shay Shay doing before he got with Skip?
But see, that's the whole thing.
The answer to that ain't the whole thing. You know, that ain't the whole thing. Just answer my question. What was Club Shay Shay doing, numbers wise, popularity wise, before he got with Skip Bayless and FS1?
He wasn't doing much, sir.
He wasn't doing nothing. They built it.
But that's my thing. Now that they done built it, see.
And they can shut it down. Remember what your mama used to tell you? I brought you in this world.
I'll take you out this thing. But see, I'm going to say this, though. Some of your favorite artists that were able to get that leverage from those labels were able to kind of continue on with that popularity long after they left the label. Now, they records might not be selling at all now, but they could still pack out a club.
Oh,
they could still get some views. If they want to do a show, they can do a podcast and folks will watch, but it just might not be as effective as it was when you had a whole team of folks working to try to make it successful.
When I mean that it won't be as successful, I'm saying for the level that he's on, for the level, for what he just come from. I'm not comparing him to my channel, you know what I'm saying, or the people channel out there that a lot of people watching. I'm comparing him to the big podcast that Shaq is doing now. That he was doing better numbers than Shaquille, but Shaquille has they all have these companies behind them.
So then, what about Kwame Brown that was able to make noise by himself?
He made noise by himself, but it wasn't a Club Shay Shay.
That's a good point too.
It wasn't. I mean,
he was going crazy for a minute.
Yeah, cussing folks out, but we got just as many followers as he had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp went from 2,000 followers to 2 million. You know what I'm saying? Kwame's still struggling. Kwame trying to break 500,000. Yeah.
Oh man, well I mean, I wish Shannon the best of luck in that situation. But for me, it was just kind of crazy for me to see that, because I mean, I thought him and Skip, I thought they were playing the whole time. I didn't realize.
I told you a long time ago that they were not playing at all, and. Correct.
But I just thought they just had a mean, good chemistry, man, in there.
They did have a good chemistry, but we as black folks, and like I said, I got white friends, we talk about this, we had these same conversations.
Yeah.
One thing that we do know, 2 things that we do know. Mm-hmm. When a person can't cook, and when there's a racial undertone to something. We know when cooking ain't right. Yeah. And black folk, we know it. We go over there, man. I can't come over to your auntie this year. I don't know.
Because she can't cook. Come on. Ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Right.
Come on.
So, and we know when there is a racial undertone. I don't care how you smile in my face. If I can make you some money, you know, I know a racial undertone when I hear one. You understand? So that's how I feel. A lot of people, it's my opinion.
Hey, man, y'all hit the comments. Let us know how y'all feel. Do you think Shannon Sharp will be able to bounce back from this situation? Who do you think will wind up replacing Shannon Sharp on Undisputed now that he's gone?
He need to get Dre in Prime Time and Showtime.
Prime Time and Showtime.
That's right.
Hey, and I need to see Dre over there teaming up with Deon in Colorado.
You said that if it was Christmas and you were on the 10-yard line and Dre had press coverage over you, that a quarterback that you would beat the press coverage. And no. Let me get it right, because I want to say the right thing. You said that you would lock Dre down. That if it was 4th and 10 on the 10-yard line, and you would go up and press Dre.
Yes.
And if you stop from scoring, the kids wouldn't get Christmas. That's what you said. And everybody know you ain't gonna stop Dre from scoring that touchdown.
Oh no, Dre better come with the swim move. He better come with some real mean swim moves, because I'm gonna be there.
I've seen your 5'6" 40. It's not very good.
That ain't even running. That's slow motion.
You was running fast as you could, sweating and everything. Talking about, hold on for a minute. Don't I got another one? Don't I get to run 2? Don't I get to run 2? Nah, nigga, you get to run 1. You ran a 5'8".
Hit the comments, man. Holler at y'all in a minute.
Yes, sir.
We gone.